Goddamn. I hate this. Go to Google. I think we're live now, Tom. Stop using Yahoo. We don't want Yahoo. Who uses Yahoo now? No one uses Yahoo.
I could transcribe live my chat currently right now with a Man United fan.
You should. And give him the link. Say
expose him what he is. He's trying to wind me up.
Hi Tom, we're live now.
Oh no!
No. Yes, we're live.
Oh, no.
Are we live? Are we alive? Is Liverpool alive? Oh well, it's not the worst in the world. We can write off this season possibly, but we might win it against Real Madrid. We could win it, at least. We might not win the whole 2 legs, but we could at least score and win it.
Yeah. Are we live?
Ooh, oh, I'll be like Lemmy. Ooh, my hair. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not over. It was
like my hair.
Are we getting into it? Let's not talk about your hair, okay? It's not your hair talk, all right? It's because it's looking a bit greasy. I don't know why.
Do you like my bear top? You only wear this in Liverpool because it's like freezing.
Did you kill a bear?
I should have.
Well, the street you're living on.
You might get a lot of bears. I get
gay
it.
Bear.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you have a Care Bear when you were younger?
Did I have a Care Bear? Didn't you have a My Little Pony?
Technically, I did not. But I was playing with it. It was Sophie's. It was Sophie's, our sister's, really. But I did play with it.
No.
There's nothing wrong with a blue male.
No.
My Little Pony.
No.
It wasn't a pink one. It wasn't blue.
You're trying to make out you didn't have one, right? You did. You got one when we went and stayed in that caravan in Wales, and it wasn't even a real one. It was the knockoff one. I'm not saying it was the Welsh one, you know.
What do you mean it wasn't a real one?
A Little Pony. Wasn't a real one.
Yeah, it was. It's a blue one. The blue one's the real one, isn't it?
It was. Don't matter. We're not toxic. Toxic masculinity.
No, that's what I said. It's fine.
But yeah, I did have one. All right, I did have one. Okay?
See, that's what I wanted, Tom. Your reaction was pretty poor.
And you were a brony.
Your reaction was poor.
My reaction was fine.
No, it wasn't.
My reaction was fine.
It was spiteful. You wanted to get at me with My Little Pony. When you should have just said, yes, I've played with a Care Bear. What one was it?
Why would I want to do that?
What one was it? Was it the luck one?
I don't know.
It was a luck one, the green one.
It was one that had like
It was a green.
It had a big muscle arm. A big muscle arm like that. Yeah. I think it was that one. Tough guy. It was just a muscle arm. It looked like that.
It didn't look like that.
You'd have
it
to
was puny.
remember
it was
a certain episode.
It was fat.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's what I'm going to say.
Anyway, I had a tough pony because they're tough. Which remember, I fell off.
No.
I fell off a pony, and it was a nut one. It was nearly a horse.
It was
nearly a horse.
It was pretty normal.
No, it wasn't normal. It was.
It was. It was absolutely. I watched that one. It was fine with everybody else. As soon as you got on it, it was like, get him off me.
Why? Because it hates me. Like,
Get this brony off me.
it's like animals know the. No, they just gave
You
me
were
the
trying
worst
to draw a
one.
design on the side of it.
Oh, because I could like do a bit of horse riding, and they thought, oh look, you could be in a competition, and I said, nah, I make shitloads
Yeah.
in video games.
That's, that's exactly how it went. Yeah, exactly how it went.
Anyway, should we just talk about?
I think it farted. And you just fell off it.
To be honest, I think I might want to talk about this than Liverpool at the moment. I'd rather talk about my ordeal of me falling off a
Why?
horse,
Why?
which could have scared me and not want me to go
But
on
why?
any horses again. Then Liverpool.
Did you go on a horse after it?
Yeah, I did because I'm tough.
No. No, you didn't. I know for a fact these are all lies. You did not go on a horse again. That was it. You didn't even want to look at a picture of a horse. You threw out your My Little Pony, your knockoff My Little Pony.
Mm-hmm.
This is not how this should have gone. Why are we? What's going on? What are we talking about here? What happened?
We're talking about how you had a Care Bear, and spitefully, because I mentioned it, you mentioned My Little Pony, which was Soaps.
Yeah, I didn't have a Care Bear. I had a Don't Care Bear, and it had a big sort of cross through its design, and it had spiky hair as well. That's the one I had.
You had a spiky hair like
Yeah,
Johnny Five, whatever that Short Circuit.
Yes. Yes, so I knew you were going to say Short Circuit 2. I knew you were going to say that.
You know why? Because
We
I
have the
saw a
same-
video. I saw a
same
video on Twitter, and it was Short Circuit 2, and it was a bit where he got bashed. He really
Okay.
he got really bashed like down like. And as a kid, when you watch that, that's horrible. I'm alive. As like oil splurts out. I think it was like blood or something. It was meant to be blood.
Violent.
It was violent. It was mafia standards. It was like the Goodfellas for kids.
They also had a man in blackface as well, so I don't think that was the worst part of that film.
No, but as a kid, you didn't know anything about blackface. Who's blackface?
I did. But that man is not of Indian descent. But
Oh no.
a lot of Indians thought he was. Yeah. And then they found out he wasn't.
And they went banish him.
Well, just got on with life. And they were like, who cares? Pretty good impression. That's what they said. I think that's what the majority said. Pretty good impression.
And we will not be doing any Indian accents, okay?
You won't be adding to that, Charlie. Why not?
Because we won't. Because we're down.
Why? Why won't
We're
you?
normal
What's
human
wrong?
beings. Okay, we will not be doing that, okay?
Yeah.
But I do know someone named Nanda Gopen. I've done music for him. And he lives in India.
Yeah.
And he sounds very Indian.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
That's
What
all
did
I'm
he
saying.
think for that film?
I don't think he cares. He just wants me to do his music.
Well, ask him. We all want a definitive answer to the question. Did he believe that man in that film was really Indian?
I did ask him about Apu and what he thought about him not being in it. And he didn't care. Because all he wanted was my music.
Oh, so what I said originally was true. But
Didn't
the
care.
majority of people
Don't care.
don't really care about a lot of
They don't
things
care,
that
no.
other people make.
But people get
Yeah.
offended by it.
They
Then
don't. They make-
you got to say, okay, that's fine. Don't do it again. It doesn't
I
mean
do see a
because
lot of white
what some
people being
Indians
offended for other
in
people.
India say, "Oh, that's fine." Doesn't mean it's fine still.
It's fine.
It's not like,
Just because he was in blackface or brown face, you know, what's wrong with that?
what does he really
That's
sound like?
terrible. But that guy, he's Jewish. Jewish American guy. That's what he sounds like.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we talk about Crystal Palace?
Nah,
I
it's
mean,
just
wait.
it's life, isn't it?
Should we talk about not Crystal Palace? We should be talking about Real.
Real Madrid.
Real.
Oh no.
I can't say it. You're gonna have to say it.
Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the Champions League, where
At
we
Anfield, I believe.
somehow
At home.
managed to mess up a 2-0 lead at Anfield. Yeah.
And what did I say
Yeah.
last
What can we say?
week? What did I say? Who would be the problem? And he was a problem in the final, and he was a problem again.
What, Joe Gomez?
No, their player that scored in the final and then scored again and was just havoc. I don't know why.
Not really. He's
You know
he's
what?
highly overrated.
We did exactly
Highly
what we
overrated.
did against Newcastle. But Newcastle just weren't as good.
What we did, we played. I don't like picking on players. I don't think it's fair.
No, but it was.
But if
I'm
someone's
gonna say
not been
Gomez.
playing well, would it?
Gomez is just not playing well. I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
get rid
no,
of him and
it
sell
was-
him.
It was the entire defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say Salah?
No, not Salah.
Salah's working hard. I don't have a problem with Salah.
No, it's not. It's not Salah. I don't think Salah.
Gomez, yeah.
But Gomez was part of the problem. You have to admit that.
No, I wasn't saying I didn't admit that. I just said I don't like digging out one player and like, oh, he's terrible. Should never play for us again. I just think he's terrible
Why?
and he should never play for us again. No, I don't.
I think
I think
he was
I think
the problem in that game. He made mistakes. He goes to sleep at some points, or he just can't defend. He just, I don't know. He just closes off and just.
uh
I don't know why
not-
he does.
no, it's not concentration like. No, I don't think it's concentration. Like, I don't think he's concentrate. I think he holds on to the ball, but he's in positions where he's won the ball, he's in control of it, and he just holds on for it for too long, or he tries to turn the wrong way, or like just weird little mistakes. And that there's too many. I wouldn't have him anywhere near the starting lineup.
Not at the
I
moment.
would play Fabinho in there, or I would play anybody.
Yeah.
Kanate is miles ahead of him right now.
Sorry, I'm.
So
I'm burping.
I thought you were going to cry.
No,
So sorry, Charlie.
even worse. I lost the will to live in that game. Watching
yeah.
that, I had to turn it off at one point. I
Do
was
you
like,
wanna know-
it's just too. It's too
Yeah,
much.
Do you want to know the truth?
What?
We turned the game off. Me and Jamie turned the game off.
At what? When?
We couldn't watch it. I think it was 5 on the 5th goal. You probably turned it off after like they scored 1 goal.
No, I
Went
just.
crazy on
No, I
Twitter
didn't. But I did know. I did know how it
Screamed
turned
out
out.
the window.
I know, but we don't even have the away goal as well. So, how do you fuck it up that
No.
much? How do you fuck
That's
it up that
actually a
much?
good thing.
Not even with the away goal. You don't even have the away goal.
Well, no.
So we were in it still,
No,
even
no,
at
no.
3-2.
It-
Even at
we
4-2,
still
we were
in
in it.
We've got 2 goals. Yeah, but we're still in it now. I wouldn't. I don't think it's over. I also think that Real Madrid get referees are basically in their pockets because there was 2 penalties that should have happened. They scored straight after one. It's every time we play them, it's pure and utter cheating. Every single game we play against them, and it's because they don't. I reckon UEFA are doing their best to try and appease them because
Can we
they're
ask?
looking at the Super
I
League.
want to get conspiracy music on.
No, it's not a conspiracy. They do get the rub of the green. They get it in their own league. They get it
Well,
in
look at
Europe.
them. Look at.
It
I know they're
happens
not doing well
all
in
the
the
time.
league, but in the Champions League, how many have they won? Bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, how many away goals did they get, or how many offside goals did they get? It's all the time. Yeah, it's all the time.
Who were you impressed with?
They're not that good that they've won that many. They shouldn't have beaten us. For
Who
one.
were you impressed with? It must be someone that you're impressed with.
What from them?
No, from us. Fuck them.
The younger the younger midfielders. I think they worked quite hard.
Which
And
are?
obviously they got quality. Well, their best midfielder for me wasn't playing, so they were at a disadvantage. But
I think, bro, we made Real
they
Madrid.
still did.
We did make Real Madrid better than they were. We could have scored 3 goals easily.
Of course, we did.
And then we just shot. Because of that goal coming in, it
Trying to
ruined us.
bloody name.
That one goal went in, and that was it.
Yeah.
We need to get over that.
Yeah.
When they
heads
score, because we were well in it. We could have battered them.
Camavinga, Valverde, Tushemi.
To Shimmy Shaker.
They're three. Tushemi didn't play. Obviously got Cruz, but he's getting on now. Modric played well, but we allowed him. So we gave him all the space in the world.
You're
But
getting
their
on a
younger
bit.
midfielders
I think Klopp's
look
going to sign
impressive.
him next. Am I right?
No, we might be signing Conte.
We'll talk about that in a bit. But there's some get angry
31
first.
years old. Yeah. Get angry. Okay, well, let's look at this. Right, so they had the same formation as us. We absolutely blew them out of the water in the first 25 minutes. We looked like we were going to go on and score.
I'm just going with the old stats here, Tom.
But then,
We had more possession, more passing, and accuracy better. Well, no, it was the same. I'm thinking, how the hell did they score that many? They weren't that good to score that many.
no, they got a couple of deflected goals. They got that free kick goal. That was, and who was at fault for that? Who gave the free kick away for no reason? Like he didn't need to do that. Gomez, yeah. When you have players playing that badly,
I was so annoyed with that free kick. I went, "What are you doing, Gomez?" And then I turned it on again. I turned it on again, and they scored. And I was like, "That's Gomez."
Yeah,
I know you meant to.
Sometimes you've got to take the blame as a player. Yeah, they won't do it because it's a team thing. But sometimes you've got to say, "All right, I didn't have a good game." Remember
I do think Klopp is telling them this, but he's obviously telling them, but he's not going to tell it in public, is he? He's not going to say that in public. Yes, Gomez was shit.
No, because he's not a dickhead. That's why. He's not going to dig a player out. You get some managers that'll be like, "Well, he didn't have a great game or whatever. Yeah, the goalkeeper was terrible." They're just bad managers. Yeah. You don't want that. That's why these players want to play for Klopp, because he got to do things like that. He shouts at them, gets very angry at them. What the hell's going on now? It's some kind of secret
magic trick. Naked. No.
What's going to happen next? Yeah. The young lad, Macetic,
You know what?
he had a lesson in that game.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It's
I
probably a
actually,
good thing. No,
I
it wasn't.
actually was. I preferred him
I think
still on
Henderson.
because he was trying to go forward. He
Yeah.
did give the ball away a bit, but there was
I think
one
he got a
ball
bit
that he gave
overwhelmed.
away that led to a.
Just got a bit overwhelmed.
I think it led to a goal. But he's,
So he's all right. He can do that. But one thing that's happening is everyone's having a go at Trent. They're saying his attitude stinks, and they're having a go at his hair. And
then again,
there's probably some
when players change their hair,
racial element to that.
when players change their hair, they normally play worse.
Well, he's had that hair for a long while. I don't think it's the hair.
No.
It does seem to happen to a lot of black players, but they mentioned their hair. But
What, they play bad?
we said the same for Harvey Elliott when he had that. Yeah, yeah. People blame hair now. This is how mental the world is. Get your hair cut and change your attitude. Yeah.
Or get
It's
new
a
hair
weird
like
world.
Rooney did. I don't know. Who else did that? Klopp did it.
Yeah. They were doing some rating of like managers, and all the bald managers are the best. They worked out. Obviously, Klopp's in there because he is the fake hair. So,
You know what? You should
he's actually a bald.
embrace the baldness. Not everyone can look like.
One thing weird about Klopp. Yeah,
What?
that's a weird thing about Klopp as well.
What?
Got his teeth done, got his hair done. When it just seems superficial stuff. But I guess like he probably thinks,
They just want.
so what? Like when they asked him in a press conference in Germany, didn't they? They said, "Have you had a hair transplant?" Yeah, and he didn't lie. He went, "Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?" Yeah, he didn't care.
Well, it shouldn't.
That's him.
So what? It's got different hair and whatnot. Who cares? Who cares? Don't care in it anymore.
A lot of Hollywood have. Yeah. I just want our players to be good again.
I want them young.
That's one of it.
Anyway.
Well, it was a horrible game that we turned off.
Do you reckon we've got a chance?
We can do much better. Of course we do. There was enough in that game from us that proved that we can get at them. We can score. We just got to tighten up. Gomez won't be playing. I'm sure Kanai will be back by then. And it'll be a difference.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do with Fabinho in there.
Yeah.
Because he weren't bad. He weren't bad in that game. It was an improvement. I don't know. So I don't think we're out of it.
No. It's going to be tough. I doubt they're going to sit back.
Matip came on, didn't concede any goal.
We got to just pressure them and panic.
I think they will.
Because
I don't think
their defense isn't great. They've got them.
No, they've not. They've got. They're not that great. They're not that great.
They were better than us on the night, but it's because it was caused by us.
Yeah, that was all down to our mistakes. That wasn't incredible, midfield play. It wasn't. It was us making mistakes. Henderson making loads of mistakes. Gomez making loads of mistakes. But these players, if we can tighten up that, we'll be all right. Allison, which, combination.
You'd think we'd be out on an up after those two results. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it's slowly building. There's still, even in those results, we still weren't brilliant. Yeah.
No.
We're still not at that level. It seems like we are in transition season. That's what it seems like.
Oh no, not transition.
Get that feeling. It feels very much like, yeah, transition again. It feels like that. After we won the league and we had like COVID again. Yeah, it feels like that again. That was a dead season. You know, had all those injuries and it played a big part. But yeah, that was a shite of a game. You know, how long are those players going to keep playing? Modric and Benzema, they're getting on now. Once they're gone, they're losing a huge part in their midfield. So up front, we won't make those mistakes again.
God,
think
I reckon if we were
we
playing Manchester City, I think we would have won.
Yeah, I don't know why we have so much trouble against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't understand what's so amazing about them.
people getting taken in because they're Real
I'm
Madrid.
not impressed.
No, they're kind of shite. They're fucking shite.
But they got 5 goals. We've got 2. We'll see what happens in the second leg.
We might get 3 goals.
Remember,
you never know.
Another. Yeah, we could do.
That might
There
be
was a
quite
Champions League game
good,
last
eh?
night, I think
3 goals.
Why not?
Why not, indeed?
There was a Champions League game where they had to win. They had to win by like, what it was, 6 goals or something, and they did it. Who was it? Spanish side. Who was it? I think they've been relegated now. I have to find out. Sorry, people. This is gonna you have to give me a moment. Having a moment.
Let's have a moment.
Who was it?
Do you want me to have a look?
They were really good during this period of time. They were not really good. They were good enough. I think they've been relegated. You know?
So, do you know what year it was?
Probably about 10 years ago now.
It is a Champions League, yeah.
Yeah, it's Champions League. They had I remember having a really good midfielder.
Was it 8-3?
I don't think it was one of the Rail side.
Was it
Might have been, yeah.
Deportivo?
Deportivo, yeah. Yeah, it was Deportivo.
And it was against Monaco. I believe it was against Monaco. Don't know how I know that.
Right. Yep. How?
Because I looked it up.
Yeah, so that game.
So it's 8-3 in the end.
So it's doable, people.
Remember, it is.
I know it's not. Yeah. It's doable. We can do it. We can score those goals. We got
Bayern Munich did it. They won 7-1 away in 2008-09.
Okay. The teams have done it before.
This is
we can still
Bleach report, by the way. So we
take it back.
Well,
yeah,
we're not.
So,
yeah, so it is.
We'll give them.
It's possible.
Go on.
It's possible.
It's possible. We'll give them their
you remix
their due respect for. Yeah.
Right, Tom. We got three.
We'll give them some respect for for what they did.
Tom, we got 3 minutes, so we could do 3 minutes of Crystal Palace because it was basically crap.
Right.
Pretty much.
So we're not going to come back. That's it, is it?
No, we will come back, but that's the next topic. but it's doable. Real Madrid is
Well,
doable.
let's cut
So
it off
do
and
not say
disconnect
no. Never
it.
give up until we lose. Never give up.
Till we give up.
So I'm going to go back on.
Yeah, I don't think we're out of it. I think
No.
it'll be.
So we will be right back. Get a cup of tea. You nobodies out there that are not even. Don't think there's anyone. No one. Maybe there's people that will watch it later on or nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, so I'm going to end it right now. I'm gonna end. Hello, everybody. How are you today or tonight? I hope you are having a nice evening. Even if Liverpool are bollocks, things can only get better. They can get very good. We just need a lot of money. Hopefully, FSG would do us good. Alright. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay. Here he is. Hello.
I am back.
Hello, here we
Are we
are.
back?
We're back. So, next topic of the day is the Crystal Palace game. Okay,
Yes.
you're going to have to talk about
Yes.
this game, Tom, because I couldn't watch it. And anyone, don't ask why I couldn't watch it, okay? I just couldn't watch it.
His eyes hurt.
My eyes hurt from watching
Eyes were hurt.
Liverpool recently. I've been diagnosed as Liverpool shite syndrome.
Liverpool shyness. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to go into the?
Yeah, I'm going to make some
game
stuff up, all
on
right?
Earth? Okay.
I'll put the. Oh God!
Yeah,
I'm going to go with the stats first of all, because as I didn't watch it, so we had 12 shots, 4 on target. We had 64 possession. That seems like we were doing all right. If you look at the stats, but was it as good as the stats? Well, then again, we only had 4 on target and 12 shots.
Was it as good as the stats say?
Well, the stats were pretty crap, really.
Yeah.
We had 12 shots and we only got 4 on target.
Yeah. Our final ball was poor. But we started off not badly. Yeah. We were in the game. They were going at us quite hard with tackling and usual, yeah, like every team does to us. And we held up quite well. But as soon as the referee was shy, very poor referee. He booked Chiesa. The referee marked Chiesa. Yeah. No, he booked Chiesa. And so once he was booked so early, he was looking like he was so close to him. Because he set it off like that. That was it. Right? He put it in, he'd written it in ink. I'm now going to have to book people that do, continuously foul. And to be fair, Chiesa, he put in a few fouls like too early. And I thought, he ain't going to stay on the pitch. He's going to get sent off. Yeah. It wasn't like nasty fouls. It was just nipping in, like a little kick here, a little kick there. It wasn't like really bad, but he kept repeating. So as soon as he got booked, I thought he ain't gonna last. So that's him basically out of the game. Yeah, they cut off his bollocks basically. That was it. He couldn't do anything.
Mm.
And just generally was like out of all the midfielders, Milner was probably the best.
I will admit, Milner
Henderson
this
was
season hasn't been bad.
he's been good when he's come on, and
It's him and Allison. That's it.
but what
The
he did
whole
to the
season
midfield
is him and Allison.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Robertson's putting some really good performances. But Nunez,
but
well, he's getting up
Henderson
there now.
did some
But
good.
yeah, I should mention that. Well,
Henderson did some good defending, just for the wrong side.
yeah, yeah. That kind of set the marker. And when people say Trent had a bad attitude, I think if you looked at that game, every time the camera went to him, it was like a bad pass or something like that. He looked pissed off. Yeah, it was like
It's magnified.
yeah,
They're
just
going to
lots of
look for anything. He's annoyed at the game. He's probably annoyed at himself. It doesn't mean he's like being a brat about it. He wasn't having a go at Henderson. Like I probably was a little. Like, get out the fucking way.
No, he was pissed off with it. Like the players, like, oh, I wonder why he's pissed off and in a bad mood because we're not playing well, we're not doing well. That's probably why. Like
We were in the
fans,
league and
yeah?
we fucked up the Champions League. I'm guessing they're not really up for anything. You try and be up for it then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a smiley face.
No. You've got a lot of players that are not sure what they're doing now. You know, they're not sure if they're going to be there next season. So you're going to have Keita. Keita, I don't know. It looks like he's going. You've got Matip, whose contract is running out, I think. And
me as a manager.
Rumors around he's going.
Me as a manager. Fuck off. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Oh, that's why
get out
you're
of training.
Definitely never going to be the manager.
Get out.
But if,
Keita,
like
Daniela saw you at the store. Yeah, she's really happy to see you, Keita. And what did you do? You're just angry.
Yeah. Shat the bed.
He did shat the bed.
Yeah, look. We weren't terrible. Salah needs to get his shooting boots on, but he was all right. Yeah, we're getting at him. Like Van Dijk looked good.
Salah should ignore what Haaland is doing.
Yeah, there was one mistake in there, but he looked good.
I think Salah needs competition within the team.
But
I think Salah needs competition within the team that aren't that as good as him, basically.
Well, that competition isn't going to be coming from Jota or Gakpo at the moment. It's going to be coming from Nunez, and we really missed Nunez in that game.
What was wrong with him?
Really.
Everyone's so injured. Made out of bloody
shoulder.
I don't know.
Well, you saw what happened.
Mark Goldbridge Mark Goldbridge made out of sugar paper.
Made out of.
He's as solid as water.
Pasta. Spaghetti. As dry spaghetti. Well, no, you can see what happened. It happened in a Newcastle game when Trippier did him up, and he fell onto his shoulder and onto his standing or his bracing hand. Yeah, he just absolutely felt it himself. So he played the Madrid game with an injection, painkillers.
Well, it worked.
That's why he got taken off. Because in that game, I was like, why are they taking him off?
I think just drugged up.
He scored, yeah.
Drugged the whole team.
He did as good as he could.
Send needles to everyone.
I think they are
drugged
up, most of them. But yeah.
Well, with those injuries,
but we really missed.
We
really
did.
Missed Diaz.
I know. We need him back.
So, once these players are all back.
Think about it. When they're all back and healthy.
For him,
yeah, when they're all back and healthy and not injured, we'll be able to buy players as well, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring what they say, how much we can
Well,
spend.
we're going to have a few going. Well, according to someone on Twitter, it's going to be 300 million and all this rubbish.
300 million.
You know, we might not have Bobby next season. We might not have, certain players. So who knows? We don't know. That's why we're up in the air. That's why it's a transition. We don't know what's going on. We don't know if someone's going to buy the club. I know the club have said no one's going to buy us. Yeah, we don't want to sell, but we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's this why this season's weird. Just weird. Just get through it, basically. Get through the season.
Pretty much.
Maybe win the Champions League. I don't know.
Hey guys, there's going to be a positive here. Right, we're going to get 300 million next season. We'll bomb the league. Because everyone's been shite this season anyway. If Arsenal are top of the league, everything's been shite. But we're going to be good next season. And possibly, I'm going to say, we're going to beat Real Madrid by 4-0.
Well, I won't be quite as positive. I'll say we'll at least get 3 goals. What happens after that?
Oh, okay. I won't be as positive. Just the 3-goal. Yeah.
Just we don't know, do we? We don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah, we should be excited by that rather than.
If I wanted to bet, I'd bet against Liverpool. To be honest.
We're back in.
But I want to be positive, and I'm going to push that positivity into Liverpool.
Yeah, I think we can do something. And what have we got up next? We've got Wolves again for the 50th.
And then we got who?
And
Manchester United. We have got them at Anfield though.
The League Cup winners.
Oh yeah. Didn't they call it the Mickey Mouse Cup or the Tin Pot Cup? Alex Ferguson called it that or something. Oh, but now it's like a proper cup.
Yeah.
Everyone says it when they win it. It's a proper cup.
Oh yeah, they're back. They're back.
Don't call it a quad.
Back. Yeah.
If you call it a Mickey Mouse Cup.
They ain't going to win the quadruple.
No, the quad.
They're not going to win the league.
It ain't a proper
quad. Sunday.
It ain't a proper quad though, is it?
No, of course not. Playing silly buggers. So.
Well, they're doing well.
Yeah.
But let's face it,
Sunday.
we're doing
Always
crap.
A horrible game.
Thanks to us, Manchester City decided we don't want to play now.
Yeah, but it's not just that. They're not that good. Yeah, they spent a lot of money, 200 and whatever it was, 30 million or something. Yeah, spent a lot of money on that team. And they're not actually that good. They're not that exciting.
No, I know. You spend that much money, you should be up there.
But
not like Chelsea, who decided let's spend all the money and do a quick fix, which didn't happen. You do need to spend money. This is true.
He's performing miracles,
Oh, Bellingham. If you really want to go to Liverpool, go. Okay? They're going to do well in the future. And you're the key. You're the key. That means we'll be successful and win a lot. But if you don't want to...
We do get him. It will improve our midfield. But it's not like that's not the be-all and end-all.
No, it's not going to...
There's still a lot that we got to do.
Yeah, I think we need 2 midfielders and a defender. Even if Kanate is good...
2 starting midfielders. Yeah.
Even if Kanate is good, you need backup.
Oh, we need a centre-back. Yeah, we need a centre-back. We need... 2 starting midfielders and a backup midfielder. Someone who's a bit more versatile, play different positions. I don't think up front we have to worry. Up front we've got good selection. If Bobby
I'm not
stays,
bothered.
he's
I'm really
out.
not bothered about the front. It's
So,
the basically because of the midfield. It's ruining it.
yeah. And we moaned about Wijnaldum. He was boring. He wasn't creative enough. But we miss what he did,
He
which
made
was a
things
lot of
happen.
hard work.
People
He
had to
wasn't
go at
shy on the
Origi,
ball.
and then he was like the one that he would have got us this win, and he probably would have done well against
Probably
Real
brought him
Madrid.
on. He would have just casually walked onto the pitch.
I know,
Yeah,
La did do
would have got a hat
something
trick or something.
and
Just
then win it.
yeah, yeah.
Magic man.
But maybe
He's the
Gakpo's going to
magic
be
man.
that now. Yeah, just did things.
Just build a statue for
Mane's hard
Origi.
work on the left.
That's all you need. Just build a statue with.
We'll just get him back.
Mm-hmm.
Just get him back. I'd sign him just to have him there, just in case. But
Well, Ronaldo. Maybe get him.
forwards, our forwards are not worried about. Well, he's back and he's playing for Roma. I know he went to PSG, but now he's at Roma. He's back. But no, we need someone like him, someone that will put that amount of energy into a game. But maybe someone that won't just pass sideways.
We do have a lot of sideways, even in the early days. Earlier days. We're just sideways. Redknapp was a sideways person as well. Crab man.
He's a crab.
What is it with the sideways? I know. I know Henderson's trying to play it safe, but sometimes you just got to put that ball in, and he does that. He does do that.
Yeah,
with good balls, but then
we know he can do that, but he has to play on the right. He has to play on the right. He was playing at defensive midfield against Crystal Palace. You play him on the right of the three, he'll get forward more. But then Trent is left to defend by himself a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to cut back and do that. I think Elliott looked quite good when he came on. But he kept giving the ball away, though. But he had a lot of energy about him. There's a couple of times where he was waiting for a 1-2 from Henderson. It just wasn't coming. And, just terrible game. But we didn't lose. We would have lost that game a couple of weeks. But
I just sensed that we weren't going to lose that game. That's all I knew. I was like, I don't think we're going to lose. It's just, will we score? It's just one of those games.
Yeah, that's the problem. We needed Nunez. We had Nunez, we would have won that game. It makes things happen.
I think next season, I do reckon next season we're going to be back up there. It's not an end of an era. I don't know why people think that.
Because they're reactionary. Because they're online. So they have to.
No, but and then you got
reading their
and then you got
twatty videos.
Then you got the twatty Carragher saying it. Like, and then you got Henri who thinks
Carragher has to say these things.
He's a poet or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't think Henri's wrong when he says it's the end of this current team. He means with like the team that won the league and all that. Klopp's going to have to rebuild now, yeah. And rebuilding means Konate in the side, right?
I don't think you need to rebuild a load of players. No. Certain players.
We're already doing it. Look at our front. If our front three is the front three that we play, I guess it's going to be Nunez, Diaz, Salah, with Gakpo coming in and out, right? And then hopefully the midfield gets sorted out.
But what does it mean, end of an era then? Because it's basically
last team,
Yeah, but I suppose
last season basically was the end. That was the end of that team. Last season was the end. This season, we're going to establish Konate in the side. We're going to have Diaz back. We're going to have Nunez up front. By next season, midfield will be different. We'll still have Trent and Robertson, but there'll be more. No, I think Henderson's going to be more on the bench. I don't think he's going to be starting games.
Nah.
So
And Milner should just.
that's a big
Milner will be good
difference.
for the coaching staff when he finally quits. I don't know when that is. In
Yeah,
10 years' time.
who knows? Who knows? I think he still wants to play. Maybe he'll go off to Leeds or something. Finish off his career there.
Yeah, probably.
But it's good around. It's good having him around the club. I think it's good for the players. I think if he does retire, he will go into the coaching staff. And I think Henderson will take up the Milner role. He's kind of doing it now anyway, but he'll take that up. So he won't be starting loads of games, but he'll be helping out the younger players. He'll be, the voice of Klopp on the pitch or whatever when he does come on, things like that. It's I think we're going to see a difference now. We can see a new midfield. We're going to see a new attack. They're going to be different. Not going to be like Mane, Salah, and Firmino.
Well, but is it pathetic?
Hopefully, different, good.
Well, with him, our 18-year-old,
Pathetic.
we saw that already. What could happen? Just bringing a new midfielder, and already he sort of brought life to the side.
Yeah, an improvement.
Yeah.
But you can see where the other problems are. The problems are, Henderson is getting on. He's not getting back as much as he can. He's trying, puts in 100% effort, but he's just, my God, that is so weird. We're just talking about Henderson then. I've just looked at my Twitter feed and Henderson's name has just popped up. It just changed.
What's the news?
Let's see. Why is his name up there?
What's the Henderson news? We won't know.
There's nothing.
Huh?
There's nothing.
Oh.
There's no news.
Oh.
It's something saying, is he good enough for Liverpool?
Oh no, he's signed an extension, 10 years.
Yeah.
I kind of wish.
Getting paid £400,000 a week.
I kind of wish he, did just for the Twitter haters.
Oh, she did.
We're not deluded.
Oh, yeah,
we're not deluded by Henderson playing, and he doesn't do wrong because we've said it. But there's too much hate and negativity towards him. When you should really look at the game, really look at it.
Of course. Look, the real fans, they know what they're talking about.
You can't blame Henderson for our lack of midfield anyway. He's just there to play. It's not his fault. What if you were a player and you could still play, you would play, wouldn't you? You wouldn't say no,
play.
No Klopp. I don't want to play anymore. I'm going to retire.
Of course. He still thinks he can do it. What is he, 32 now, Henderson?
Yeah. He should still be doing it.
Yeah, he still thinks he can do it. He's only 32. And you got Modric who's 37. You got Milner who's 37. 32 is nothing. But for his position that he plays, we need more from him. He can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't do it anymore.
I just can't do it, Captain.
So I think he is going to be. Can it do it?
I cannot do it, Captain.
I think he'll be benched.
Yeah, probably.
He'll be 33 by next season. So he's going to be coming on. He's going to be doing that role. Then we'll have whoever it is that we sign. If we don't get Bellingham, I'm not really that bothered. He looks good and everything, but I'm sure we could find someone far cheaper and do exactly what
people are just taken in by Bellingham. Bellingham this, Bellingham that.
He's a good. No, I see why. He's a very good player. He'd be perfect for us. He'd do everything that we'd want him to do. But we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket.
He's a lot of money.
They know what they want. There's plenty of players.
He's a lot of money, just like Van Dijk. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we weren't sure.
gonna be
We weren't sure of
over
him.
100.
We knew he was good, but I think he is the player we need.
I was sure of him. I was sure of him. As soon as I saw him
I'm sure.
play against us, I thought, I'm sure. I was sure.
I'm very
I thought,
sure
yeah,
of him.
this guy's going to be. I'm sure. Well, look, let's face it. A lot of my predictions come true.
So next
You know,
season we're going to be
everything I've
bombing the
said.
league again.
Yeah, not bombing down, but bombing as in blowing up everyone else and taking over.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's it. We'll end it there.
I've
We'll
got a
just
lot
end
of
it there. We're just going to end it there, okay?
Yeah.
See, we weren't that
End it on a
bad.
positive.
We weren't that bad, were we? Weren't like down and out.
I think it's going to be good.
Now I can go eat my sandwich.
More important than anything else.
Got my sandwich here, so I'm going to eat it. I feel like I'm in school with my.
Why is it in?
It's my packed lunch.
Why is it wrapped up?
Because it's neat.
Is that bought from a shop?
No, made from the home.
Yeah, but why is it in tin foil? Have you gone mad?
Because they want germs. There you go.
Oh no!
There we go. That's what it is.
What is it? They got seaweed in it.
Oh, it's like leaves. I've been taking leaves from the plants and sticking them in sandwiches.
Oh,
Good stuff.
so this season's gone very well. Okay, yeah, you're really handling the season very well. It's good.